We're in this series about Coach John Wooden's Pyramid of Success. Now we're in the second level of the pyramid, and today we're going to talk about the building block of intentness. When we talk about intentness, we're talking about having your attention sharply focused or steadfastly fixed upon something. See, Coach was also an English teacher, so he knew grammar and words very well. And he said he could have chose words like tenacity or determination or persistence, but instead he chose intentness because he said that word embraces those words and so much more. So with intentness, we also look at not getting off on rabbit trails of distraction and not giving up when you face challenges. See, in society, we have this illusion, or we're so accustomed to instant gratification that we have this illusion that to accomplish something great, you don't have to work very hard or it should happen overnight. And Coach said that people want, too much and they're not patient enough to get it. And, we've got to understand, usually the bigger the accomplishment, the more time it takes. We've got to remember the principle of seed, time, and harvest. So with intentness, it's not wanting and waiting. It is waiting while we act out a specific plan. It is patience with action. That's the key word, with action. So with intentness, roadblocks don't stop you and make you go home. Roadblocks are feedback. They say either we need to stay persistent or we need to change our strategy, maybe we need a different tool, or maybe we need to learn a different skill. So when you hit that wall, instead of stubbornly banging against it over and over, maybe you need to learn a new skill. Maybe you need to learn how to climb so you can climb and scale over the wall. Maybe you need to adjust your strategy. Maybe you need to look at a map to figure out how to go around the wall. Maybe you need a new tool. Maybe you need a shovel so you can dig under it, or some dynamite so you can blow it up. I don't know, something. But it is feedback so that we can do something different. See, we get stronger by pushing against resistance and adversity. We get stronger physically by having our muscles push against resistance and pushing against weights. That's what builds muscle. We get stronger mentally by going through the progressive difficulty of education. We don't start at calculus. We start with basic arithmetic. And then from there we move to algebra. From there we move to geometry, and we go up the ladder. To get stronger spiritually, we go through the tests of life. In James chapter 1 it says when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. And Coach talked about the biggest spiritual test of his life is when his wife passed away. She died several years before he did. And he said it really slowed him down for a couple of years, but it did not stop him. He stayed intent. So, in order to grow spiritually, physically, mentally, you have got to push through adversity. You've got to push through these things that are going against you, resistance, to grow. You got to get on the other side. So in order to reach the pinnacle of your position, your title, or your profession, you've got to be intent, and you've got to have resolve to not give up and to not quit. So if you like this video and you want to get all the other videos in this series, make sure you like my page at preparetowin.tv.